It's Steve, the Red Pigment Steve, oh yeah.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to a little session of Mario Kart Online. I just wanted to make all of my LPs, except for Metroid Other M, all of my LPs take a lot of editing now. And I just kind of wanted a bit of an LP where I can just ramble on about things and just have an easy time editing because I don't have to edit anything. Just put the audio over the video and there we go. And yeah, I really just wanted to make an easy LP again. An LP that was also really easy to watch because it's Mario Kart. Everyone likes Mario Kart and everyone likes a good Mario Kart LP, and if mine is good, then that's a whole other issue though. Oh, hi Rosalina. I'm Rosalina. How are you? I've never actually had that well, actually, no. That's happened only now in my I don't know how often it has happened to you, but it's for me it's pretty rare that I meet another person that has my name. It's happened now because in the jazz band I am in, actually the piano player. I am the piano player, but we have two piano players, and the other one is called Tim as well. He's called Tim Fisher. And I'm Tim Metzner, of course. And it's like, yeah. And no, I don't have any problem with my last name being on YouTube because people who are smart about it already can figure out my name. Because I have I have the, they can go on the page, look at one of my posts, and it will say that it's posted by me. Pages have been like that. That's a new feature that Facebook has added, and I don't mind. I don't mind people knowing my real name. I know that some people do, and I understand why you wouldn't mind, but I don't, personally. I didn't want to throw the bomb down. No, bomb? You won't. Alright. Dude, these mushrooms make me so high. They give me speed. Oh wait, no. I'm using speed. Why is speed called speed anyway? I never knew what the drug does. Does it have to do something with speed at all? Does it make you feel like things are faster than they actually are? Are you gonna be super energetic and gonna be talking super fast once you take speed? I never got it. What is speed? I don't know a lot about many drugs actually, which is not that bad of a thing, I think. I don't even I know what being drunk means, but I've never been drunk myself, so I haven't experienced it at all. Kaboosh, bro, kaboosh. Pinkle Peach, you don't deserve to be first. Actually, I think this group is a little worse in terms of skill. In the other group, I already made one. Oh, damn it. I already made one recording, and I was doing pretty terribly in it. I was 10th place and 12th place each one, and that's probably going to happen here too. But it's starting off better than the other recording. I didn't like the recording, so I scrapped it. But, yeah. I never... this is one of the stages where they just went crazy. This stage is completely uninteresting in terms of... when they modify a stage towards putting anti-gravity in it and things like that, then the developers, when they transform a stage, put anti-gravity into a retro stage, they usually seem to be looking for stages, parts of the stage that already play with altitude, and parts of the stage that are very if there's they don't, I don't know how to explain it, roads and things like that. They're gonna make anti-gravity out of that, but I wasn't really sure how they would make anti-gravity out of snow, but they pull it off really well. Shit, they knew what we were doing. Definitely. with Sherbet Land. Oh, not sure. Is it Sherbet Land? I'm completely getting the name wrong, aren't I? Whatever. Oh, that red shell went nowhere. What? That didn't even... it probably did. I'm probably just being stupid. I shouldn't have gone there. Well, it's called risk versus reward for a reason. Damn it! Fucking green shells. They make me sick. That's why they're green. Because I turn green when I get hit by one. Because it makes me sick, people. It makes me sick. It ruins my day. You get it? Because we're in Thwomp Ruins? I really am high. I'm really stoned. What am I doing with my life? Why am I making puns? Puns is not a good way to spend your life, people. I ladies and gentlemen, I really do not recommend making it your trademark thing to make puns, because people will just hate you and you will be wasting your life on okay, no. Actually, I really admire people who can make puns out of everything, because I have to think, at least for like you, usually I'm better with puns when I'm writing, like texting with someone, because I need like 10 seconds or something like that to figure out any kind of pun with like possible pun with the word I'm trying to make a pun out of. They don't just come to me. I have to think about it for a bit. And I'm like, when I'm writing, I'm like texting with people, I'm actually rather good with puns. But when talking, it takes a while. Like, or the puns are really low quality because I don't have much time to think. Oh well. That sounds really Japanese. Actually, I think that's what one of my friends already. No, I thought I would like do an awesome. Oh, actually, I still got third. Awesome. I was expecting there to be more notes. I was already like. I really want to play this game more because it's amazing and you should buy it. Like, I don't get why people think there are not enough reasons to buy a Wii U. There are great games on it, like Pikmin 3. Like, people have completely forgotten about Pikmin 3, it seems. And Super Mario 3D World is worth buying, definitely. And Wonderful 101. People, like, everyone who has played the game they've been saying that it's underrated as fuck, and that it should be one of Nintendo's new IPs, because like that's that like new main IPs, because it's like so good. I personally don't care for that kind of game, but I've heard like I do agree that it looks amazing and that it plays pretty well for what it is. I'm just not very good at that kind of game, and it's not like my type of game. Communication error. That's awesome. Communication error. That's definitely me, because I'm so socially awkward. I'm getting communication errors all the time. That was a silly joke. I'm sorry. I'm sure the world doesn't actually turn that fast. Like, by how it turns right now, it becomes night in a matter of seconds where you live. Like, I'm sure the world doesn't actually turn that fast. I don't know. I'm overthinking things. Oh, wells. I wonder if the stars in the background actually change. Really? What's wrong with my internet? Really? Like, really? Relay? Ridiculous relay? Okay. Okay. Like, I'm just thinking right now. The Pacific Ocean is really, really big, right? Isn't it kind of a waste for the sun to shine on the Pacific Ocean for like there's a time of the day when the Pacific Ocean is like getting most of the sun. It's like such a waste. Like if only we could like speed up the Earth's rotation for the when it's mostly shining on the. Whoa! I didn't mean to unplug my headphones. Wait, sorry. This is why I'm professional. They call me the ultimate professional. I don't know. Where was I? Yeah, if you like, could speed up the Earth's rotation for when it's shining mostly just on the Pacific Ocean and then slow it down, then we could have longer days, and maybe that would be good for like solar panels, because solar panels are only using like they only work at night, and if we had the sun shine on them for longer, then maybe they would produce more energy. And since the Pacific, when the sun's just shining on the Pacific Ocean, it's such a waste because there's not much there. I mean, like, yeah, we could just. I think we should just relocate everyone who lives on a Pacific island, and then just freaking. I don't know. I think that's a better solution to sun problems than summertime and wintertime, or daylight saving time, or whatever you want to call it. I call it summertime and wintertime. I don't know. Okay, enough of that. Damn it. Okay, enough of that. Rosalina going through the fire. It's appropriate. She is pretty damn hot, and after all, like the main menu. Like when you have like there's several images that can be there on the main menu. And they're hand drawn. They're like drawn versions. Like they're the drawn images of the racers in some kind of pose before their car, in front of their cart. And Rosalina's one is so damn steaming hot. I don't even. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be objectifying women this much. Remember, kids. Being ugly is okay. And you are absolutely not allowed to enjoy a nice body or a person who looks nice. You're absolutely not allowed to do it, because then you're objectifying the person. It's okay to be like. It's okay to be ugly, even though you might have been able to do something about it, like lose some weight or not put as much makeup on. Sometimes I really feel like people, I sometimes feel like when you like, when you like, I don't know, with people who have a lot of weight. I sometimes feel like you can blame them for something, actually. Like, people will, like, say, don't bash. Like, I don't think you should bash them, but that's, like, the one thing, like, unless they have some kind of genetic defect or some kind of sickness that makes them unable to lose weight, then that's the one thing about looks where I would be like, yeah, it's okay to complain about that, because that's, like, the one thing that you can change yourself. That's a motivation issue. And I'm personally like I'm not exactly thin. I'm not really like amazingly overweight or anything, but and I know that I'm lacking the motivation, and I'm totally like, if anyone wants to call me fat, then they go right ahead, because I am, and it could be doing something about it. And it's not exactly, what I'm doing is not exactly healthy either. It's not healthy being fat or anything. So it's purely my fault. Like, I don't know. That's like the one thing where I feel like if the person could have been doing something about it, yeah. I don't know. Also, am I like these days, it seems like, I don't know if that's still a case, but actually no, it's not the case that much anymore. But I still feel like I'm the only one who prefers when hair is worn loose and when there's as little makeup as possible. I feel like most like a lot of people prefer it when hair is worn up or in a ponytail or something. Like mostly up. Like when it's worn, like when they have it up. When women have it up, and when there's and yeah, women put on makeup to look prettier, and I don't get it, because I think that just makes it. I think that just makes everything worse. A little bit is okay, of course, but like, it's crazy what I sometimes see my sister do, for example. When she puts on a lot of makeup to look prettier, and I'm just like, no, you look worse like this. I'm probably the only one. Maybe I'm the only one, but I appreciate some naturally worn, like the way hair should be worn, like not should be worn, but like natural. Like if you're talking natural, then hair. The most natural way of wearing hair is wearing it loose. And the most natural way of having your face, of course, is not putting any makeup on it. And I feel like I'm the only one who still appreciates being natural more than other people do. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, enough talking about looks. After I was talking about objectifying people, was I? I don't know if I said anything. I know that I said a lot about that in the Lost recording, but yeah, like. Yeah, objectifying. I feel like people could be a bit more forgiving about like when a man looks at a woman's breasts or something like that. I think people could be a little more forgiving about that, because they have to realize that they are going against something that men are naturally like. That's what men are pretty much told to do by nature, to look out for sexiness and get it on with a lot of women. Yeah, they kind of have to. I think people like some women, especially feminists, could cut men some slack, because it's kind of, I don't know. We are the ones that nature told to be sexually active, and I don't know. Of course, nature doesn't tell anyone anything. Damn it! It's a scientific process, like natural selection and things like that. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like some people are being too harsh on other people sometimes. Of course, the same can happen with the men. Like, that's another thing. I feel like that's something about this generation that I really like. Like, people are just always talking about the negatives of Generation X and Y. Like the kids of the kids and now young adults, and maybe already like I think Generation X people are now in their 20s to 30s or something like that. That's something I really like about Generation Y. Like the people who are teenagers now, is that it's more and more acceptable for girls to be very perverted and stuff too. I think that's really great. I think that is a benefit to all of us. All of us men, at least. All of us privileged white men. Please don't take anything of what I'm saying seriously. I hope people can actually tell apart when I'm saying sarcastic things and when I'm actually saying things I mean. I do think it's a good thing that girls are now. It's more socially acceptable for girls to be into sexy things and stuff like that, and be less lady, and they don't have to be all ladylike and stuff like that. I think that is really great. But yeah, that I truly do think that. Because I mean, the main purpose of any species really is to reproduce. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people are just here's my advice, and I feel like a lot of people should tell this like a lot of people just should take this in more, and it would be really good if more people actually paid attention to like lived after this moral. Oh, the world would be a happier place. Just if someone is having fun with something and it doesn't hurt anyone, then go ahead and let them do it. What the hell is even your problem? Like why are you telling people to stop doing things that make them have fun and don't actually hurt anybody else? That's like my biggest problem with people who are against gay marriage. Like, why are you against it? How does it affect you? I don't get it. Like, I don't even know. I guess it's just another way of controlling people, really. You know what? I've been talking about like really socially important important social topics for a bit now, but I just want to say one more thing. If you don't believe in gay marriage, then well, I don't know how much that's actually fine, but let's assume it's fine. That's fine. That's not so bad. But what you should believe in is democracy. Like right now in Germany, like 60% of the people. Okay, wait. I think it was like 50% or something like that of the people are pro marriage equality. And another 20 are indifferent to it, and only like 30% are absolutely against it. And even if you don't believe in marriage equality, then you should at least believe in democracy, and that it's a problem that we don't have marriage for people other than cisgender, one male and one female, because most the majority says that we should have gay marriage. So you should at least believe in democracy and that we should have gay marriage, because the demos, which is the citizens, demos, I think it is a Greek word, that most of the citizens of the country want gay marriage, and if it doesn't come through, then that's a flaw in the system. That's not something you should be glad about. That's saying something about the system. I don't know. Maybe people feel differently about this than me, but yeah. Wait, don't I know a Lydia from North Rhine-Westphalia? Damn it! I'm like trying, like I'm between German and English. Like, I want to say Nordrhein-Westfalen, because that's how I know it. But it says North Rhine-Westphalia, and it's really difficult for me to say because all like I really like my brain really just wants to say Nordrhein-Westfalen, and I'm like stuck in between English and German pretty much. Kind of weird. I will get the hang of it someday. We all saw how terribly I did on the English. Damn it! I shouldn't have given away all these red shells, green shells. I really should be a little more strategic about a lot of these things. What was I saying? Yeah, we all know how terribly I performed on the English pronunciation thing. So. Give me an item. I can't see anything though. There we go. That's better. Ah, move! I wish this game had something like the dynamic recovery in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. Anyway. Like, okay. I think you really should get this game. And if you're on edge about buying a Wii U and are like, maybe Mario Kart is a good game to make me buy a Wii U, then let it do that to you. This game makes it much more worth buying a Wii U, in my opinion. It's one of the best Mario Karts out there, and it's the definitive Mario Kart to play now. Because even if some earlier games had some better stuff, this is still the definitive game to play. The graphics are better. Everything is just more advanced. It would be difficult for me to go back to an older Mario Kart, even if for the time that Mario Kart was much better. I think you should really like this. This is a game that makes it much more worth buying a Wii U, and you should play it. I guess you could say the game is really cool, like this stage. Yeah. That's probably number one. If someone were to make a top 10 of most overused puns in LPs, then number one would probably be puns on ice levels with cool. Jesus. I think I will have one more race and then, you know. This is one of the tracks that are really crazy. Like, they went crazy with the anti-gravity here, and I feel like they should have done that with many more tracks than just this one. This one is a perfect example of how to make anti-gravity enhance old stages. And I also feel like with this game, they really should have increased the number of tracks at least by 1 cup. I hope that they are going to release DLC, but DLC in that form is very difficult to do because you have to do new textures and everything, and a new song, and that's just going to be really spacious on every hard. Like that would take a while to download and everything. And it wouldn't just be that simple, like it would be like it was with New Super Mario Brothers 2. There they didn't have to put in any new textures to or graphics or anything like that, or any new blocks or any for that matter. They didn't have to program anything new for all the downloadable content in that game because it was mostly all already there. They just reused graphics that they've already had and just program new levels, which is much easier. But with a game like this, if they were to make a DLC with new tracks, then the best they could hope for is that they can reuse textures by making another level that is at least somewhat similar. But that would kind of ruin this game's whole thing with that this has so much detail and so much love put into it. I feel like if they are going to do DLC, they need to do the same for DLC 2. And I really do hope that they will have some DLC, because this game seems like the perfect candidate for introducing in... Yay, Mario Galaxy music. Yay, 10th place. It's really difficult in this game to catch up to people, but it can be kind of easy to be the one falling back a lot. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense in my head, but maybe I'm just... I don't know. It feels especially difficult to hold front place. Like, place 4, 3, and 2 are probably the most difficult ones to hold. It's like a weird thing where it's easy to fall. Like the guys in first and second place have it best, and then the guys in third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place are getting assaulted by enemy items the most. The person in first place obviously also has to deal with blue shells, but the blue shells aren't as frequent in this game either. It's really the bullet bill has become really rare, I feel, and the star has also been kind of nerfed. I felt like the star was more useful in earlier games. Like if you fall back once, it's just very frustrating because. More often more than in other Mario Kart games, it's difficult to get back to better places, even though your skill itself actually should place you in a higher place in the end. If that made any sense. Probably not as much as I hoped it to make. Hope for it to... whatever. Oh well, still got 8th place, not too bad. Anyway... I hope you enjoyed this little side LP of Mario Kart 9. 9? Really, me? I was just thinking of possible puns I could make on the track, and then I kind of got it mixed up with Mario Kart 8. I was going to make a pun about Cloud 9 and being high, like, oh my God, we're on Cloud 9. Maybe that's why we're so high. That makes too much sense. Okay, it makes way too much sense. I don't know. It makes so much sense to be high and to be on Cloud 9. I'm sorry, that was a terrible pun. I'll see you next time, I think, on another video. Let me know if you want more Mario Kart, maybe, or if you maybe want to see some Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform matches, or any other game where there's just a mode that you can play that has high replayability because it's so fun, like an online mode, or just what can I think of? Like a game, like one of these endless games, like Minecraft maybe. I would probably not do another Minecraft LP, but something more simple, something like I can only think of examples oh no, actually I can think of other examples. A game like Bit Trip Beat or something like that. I own Bit Trip Beat and I love it, the game. And that's just a game that is almost always, it's just the same over and over again, but it's really fun, and that's kind of what makes it replayable. I feel like these things are really easy to commentate over, sometimes, selectively, and just talk about random topics. Like, I talked about feminism, I talked about the Wii U, whether it's worth buying this game for it. No, buying the Wii U for this game, I'm sorry. And I've also found all kinds of jokes to make about the game itself, talking about the game's quality itself. There's just so much you can... There's just... Because it's always the same, it's just easy. It's just easy to play and very easy to commentate over. So if you have any suggestions like that, and if you want me to do more endless games or games that just are infinite, where it's really easy to commentate over, like a game with an online mode, then let me know in the comments and suggest a game to me. And yeah, I'll see you next time on another video. Until then.